What is happening, people? Welcome back to another video. We've got a little bit as always to kind of dig our teeth into from this week, and there's some really good news surrounding Rust Console and specifically the next gen version of Rust Console Edition. Now, I did make a video, that was my previous video, talking about all the pricing. Now, we don't have a standard price point for the new gen version. However, for existing players, it is free, and if you have the game on disc, it will also be free for the next gen version. Or let's say you haven't paid for the game now and you buy it now, then you will get the next gen version for free also. Hope that clears up anything. But some really good news is the fact that GTA, actually this ain't good news at all. GTA 6 has been delayed till May 2026. I mean, this is bad news for everyone that loves GTA, myself included. I mean, the years, you only get older, you don't get younger. So this game needs to come out before any of us have got walking sticks at this point. But good news on the contrary, because this frees up more time and less stress, I guess maybe, for any other game developers, Double 11 specifically, on releasing the game that is Rust Console new gen version. So the first topic to talk about, hot air balloons are confirmed. Now, do you remember this comment? If you got this, so someone asked in the Discord, we have hot air balloons, at least that's something. And someone replied saying, if you got this from Jade or Toxic, just know it's false and just another lie they made up. Again, I'm all up for constructive criticism, but when it's just solely hate and complete bias, that's when I kind of have to put my 2 cents in. So on May the 1st, we got this image right here with the caption on Twitter, you guessed it right, stay tuned for new gen content. Now, I just had to make sure and say, will this be on launch of the game or will it be tested first on PTB? Pedro Silva kindly replied saying it will release with the next gen version, or at least that's the plan. Now, if there was more chance of it not being on the new gen version on the launch of the game and it will be tested on PTB first, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have commented this, so it's more of a likelihood that we will get this content on release of the game, because we do need new content on the game. If they're taking, let's say, this long to put the game out, there will definitely need to be new content for us to just dig our teeth into and have fun with, instead of just, you know, the whole game ported with new graphics and better performance. So the hot air balloons were shown on the devblog 38 that was announced last week. Something else that I didn't pick up on, which a lot of you guys did, is the SAM turret. Now, strictly speaking, the hot air balloon has been shown and that's going to come on the launch of the game. That's an air transportation system or vehicle. So do I think they'll be announced anytime soon and will be released on launch of the game? It's a very high likelihood. Nothing confirmed. However, in my opinion, I think that will happen. I think what they've done is they've put a lot of like Q&As out there for us to, like, you know, get to know the game a bit more and what we'll have in store for us, as well as some new graphics. And now it's getting to the point where I believe they will be doing some more gameplay clips. They've gotten a lot more quiet, which means obviously they're hard at work, as they said in the dev blog. And also something to note is that they did say this in the dev blog as well. They quoted, when expectations are set by speculation, it can lead to confusion and frustration, and nobody wants that. Now, something I wanted to just put my 2 cents in with this as well is there wouldn't be so much speculation if there wasn't as little communication with its community. Granted, it has been somewhat better than it has before 2025, like the back end of 2024, in my opinion, was complete and an utter mess. Like, there was zero communication whatsoever. Zero communication, especially to content creators. They like to speculate, including myself, speculate the future for the game. And whether or not we say speculation or we believe it's confirmed, still people will go out and say, oh, well, they've said this, and treat it as it's confirmed rather than speculation. So it's a lose-lose for a content creator standpoint in that regard. However, yeah, I just wanted to put my thoughts into that. If there was more communication, there wouldn't be as much speculation. Also, something to think about is parachutes. With the new update being hot air balloons, we will get parachutes. It's very much, again, a high likelihood because it sort of comes with hot air balloons. Again, not confirmed, but that's just my opinion. So backing up this, I actually asked Pedro this question. I'll be making a video on the hot air balloons announcement for today alongside potential SAM turrets and parachutes and the teaser clip or suspected trailer we could possibly get at the end of May. If there's anything you'd like to add or clarify, then feel free to let me know. Pedro kindly responded saying this. Sounds good, I'm excited to see the video. I can't confirm any of the other features you mentioned just yet, but you're absolutely free to discuss the possibility. Just make sure you clarify it's always speculative. Please, I've been sent enough TikTok videos spreading misinformation about the next gen version, and I had to address that on the dev blog to set the record straight. The thing is, let's take that Twitter image of the hot air balloons as an example in this. You've said that hot air balloons are coming to the game. Now, you've also said that there's a PTB coming to the game, and the PTB is going to be released after the main branch of the game. In my opinion, I would have said on Twitter, hot air balloons coming on launch, or planned to come on launch for the next gen version. That, in my opinion, would have solidified we're getting a new update and we're planning to get it done for the main branch before the PTB. I think what I'm trying to get at is we're not, or from certain standpoint, some of us believe we're not getting the full story with this sort of thing. As myself, that's why I asked the question, will we be getting this on launch? Pedro also said this: regarding the teaser clip or suspected trailer we could possibly get at the end of May, what we actually have planned is a gameplay video. It won't be a teaser or a trailer, just straightforward look at the next gen version's gameplay and let me know if that didn't come clear in the dev blog. So again, sometimes in the past Double 11 have played on their words, so a teaser, a gameplay clip could turn into a trailer. Like, it's sort of like not the same but similar. So again, I wanted to clarify that, but it doesn't look like it's a teaser trailer like I thought it would be. It's actually just going to be straightforward gameplay from the new gen version. Again, I'm not complaining. I'm actually pretty hyped to see that. That will be at the end of May. And talking of gameplay, today they just dropped this new clip. There's not much to go by, however, it's basically a player lighting up the torch and walking around the game. The frames look good, the graphics look obviously a lot sharper, not much you can tell because it's night and there's not much to really see. So if we get a gameplay clip, depending on how much we get from the gameplay clip, we can then again speculate as to where the game progression might be and when a potential release date could be. So if we get this gameplay clip at the end of the month, surely there could be something bigger because it is the 4-year anniversary of Rust console. Here's a gameplay clip and here's our proposed release date. Could be August, could be September, it could be July. But the fact that we're getting less updates, meaning the devs are more hard at work, they've probably done as much as they can. Now they want to reserve some of that excitement for when they can release it fully, because who wants to release all the updates on the game at the same time? I guess going week by week, showing us what we can expect for the game will be really good. Will we get SAM turrets? Will we get parachutes? That's still to be spoken about, and hopefully we get answers in the coming weeks. And that, I'm pretty sure, is all we have got to basically talk about surrounding the new gen version of the game. The other posts were basically talking about the content creator program and other screenshots that I'll show here. It's an underwater lab, and all of it is very exciting and looks really good. As well, with GTA 6 out the picture for another year, it looks as if that there's going to be a lot of players and a lot of eyes for when Rust Console Edition Next Gen version will drop. It was always going to be the case that there would be a lot of eyes on this game, but when you have a game like GTA and the magnitude and community it has, there would be a lot less. But Rust would still survive, given it's deemed to be the best, in my opinion, the best survival-based game. Thank you for watching. As always, support is just appreciated. I don't know how many times I can say it, but it's great to see on all the posts, both in the community tab and the videos and the comment section within those videos. Just overwhelmed by the support as always. So if you did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, or dislike the video if you disliked it for whatever reason, and let's start a conversation in the comment section below. Thank you. Have a good rest of your weekend. Take care.